Alright. This is Sentry versus Superboy Prime. Let's do this, you guys.
Sentry versus Superboy Prime.
I only know of these guys through memes and people talking about their appearances in other books, so I don't really have much of a stake in this. But I kind of want to root for Prime just because, you know? Tell me if I'm wrong.
These two dark supermen prove that sometimes absolute power corrupts absolutely.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons,
Okay.
armor, and skills to find out who.
Absolute power does not really corrupt absolutely. It is absolute power reveals who you are truly inside, and that's what's going to corrupt you or not. If you're a good person, having power is a good thing. If you're a bad person, then it's a bad thing. Easy as that, man.
Who would win a death battle?
One superhero stands alone at the peak of Marvel Comics. He's a brilliant scientist and friend to all, the Golden Guardian of Good, the Sentry.
Which
Dang.
makes it all the more mysterious when all of humanity forgot about him, as though he never existed in the first place.
What
That is
the reason we
that is no, the Sentry's introduction comic. I saw a video about it. It is the most interesting idea ever, and it makes me want to read Sentry comics. But all I've been hearing is that they don't do Sentry justice after that comic, so I don't bother, you know? But that comic also establishes that the Hulk is just immune to all forms of mind wiping, which in turn means MCU Hulk should also be immune. And since Peter did a mind wipe in MCU, that's a whole thing. Like I had a rant planned for like a pitch for a new Marvel product in the MCU that would fix all of the problems everyone has with the Spider-Man half of Marvel. But I don't know if I ever want to go into that because on one hand, no one has to deal with like the whole Tom Holland Spider-Man issues and MJ issues. On the other hand, I think people don't want to have an MCU Miles Morales, but if my idea does give a way for MCU Miles Morales to exist, so that's a whole thing, but I don't know if anyone would ever want that.
forgot Sentry is that he wanted to be forgotten.
To save us from himself.
As the story goes, Robbie
Oh, he's exactly 6 foot tall. Okay, 194. So he weighs way more than me, and he is taller than me only slightly. He's a Reynolds, okay. Guardian of Good, Fabio man. One drink and a lake filled with LSD, owner of Watchdog. Okay. I need context.
Reynolds was just your average, ordinary high school teen until the day he accidentally drank this super soldier serum.
At that moment, Robbie was imbued with the power of a million exploding suns, becoming one of the strongest superheroes in existence.
That's gonna be
Dang.
one hell of a bowel movement. And what better way to use his new powers than to become a sentry to all mankind?
In a never-ending crusade against his devious arch-nemesis, the Void.
He's got all your classic, I can't believe he's not Kryptonian superpowers, like super strength, speed, durability, and flight.
He can spot you from miles away, or even hear a butterfly sneeze from across the planet.
You butterflies sneeze?
No!
Well, Sentry cells absorb.
Okay, enhanced strength, intelligent senses, flight, solar energy manipulation. So, beams made of solar power, invisibility, force fields, mind manipulation, memory erasers, telepathy, teleportation, regeneration, molecular kinesis, reality warping. Got it. Full package.
absorb and process the sun's rays. And if he wants to, he can fire that solar energy right back at you in a powerful laser, or bend light away to turn invisible, or use it to make force fields.
Really, the Sentry can draw power from anywhere and everywhere. When he was forcibly shrunk down to subatomic size, he started pulling energy from the microverse instead. And despite being microscopic, his punches were strong enough to destroy planets, even while holding back.
Sentry can teleport, communicate telepathically, and even read and mess with minds.
He's also a genius with a super brain comparable to Tony Stark and Reed Richards. He's even built his own watchtower with an advanced AI that is constantly monitoring the planet for threats.
Jesus Christ, he's like the Avengers all in one. Why do there even need to be any other superheroes?
Indeed.
Oh,
the Sentry
dear.
is more than strong enough to take on Marvel's heaviest hitters, like his famous battle with the Green Scar Hulk, where Black Bolt, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange failed. The Sentry was the only one who stood against the Hulk's full power.
He's also battled Thor, who collapsed
That makes
a
sense.
number of timelines into one by clashing with another Thor.
The Sentry is incredibly fast too.
Ooh,
He can
no.
bend space and speed blitz areas. He can move within
Sentry is looking pretty cracked right now.
in our universe.
He's
Oh my
slated to
god.
be as fast as the Heralds of Galactus.
Oh, no, no, no. Herald of Galactus speeds? Oh, dear lord. What are they doing, man? He is power creep. Though I do hear his Magic of the Gathering card absolutely sucks. So maybe there is. No, wait, no, not him. Another Marvel character has a completely useless card. His card is just, ooh, I can use that contracts commander to make everyone have the void, and then I just win.
Like the Silver Surfer, who once outraced the multiverse blowing up. This surfer flew so fast he went
Wait,
back in
Miraculous Ladybug? Is that you? Holy hell. Okay.
time. So you'd think Sentry would be able to handle some punk in a trench coat.
But it wasn't so simple. The void was everywhere that the Sentry wasn't.
Oh no.
I just need to make my video, as cool as the collection. What about Subway meet?
Your hair sucks.
If
No.
Sentry saved people from a burning building, Void would crash an airplane. If Sentry healed a person's broken back, Void would give someone else cancer. What an asshole!
For every good act the Sentry performs, the Void commits an evil one. Because the truth was, the Sentry and the Void were one and the same.
Bum bum plot twist.
What?
Sentry's whole origin story was a lie. Robbie Reynolds wasn't a 60s high schooler beating up bullies like some Jack Kirby comic.
In reality, Bob Reynolds was a schizophrenic meth addict who drank the Sentry serum just to get high. And the Void was, in reality, a malevolent godlike entity bonded to Bob that was the literal angel of death.
Yes, from the Bible, with Moses and the Pharaoh and the dead firstborns.
What the fuck? Okay. That's a step up above what I thought he was just a figment of his imagination, kind of like Hulk is another personality inside of Bruce. What? What the absolute hell? It's like, seriously, fuck. Okay. So, Ghost Rider logic. Got it.
That's him, apparently.
And this being manifests as the dark side of Bob's shattered psyche, a villainous alter ego with all of his power. Too much power for any one man to handle. The only way to destroy the Void was to also destroy the Sentry.
So how did the Void end up becoming like the minion of Norman Osborn in that one comic that's always like one comic page that's always being shown up everywhere on Twitter? Because I know the Void from that. Like, how?
Bob did something crazy. With help from Reed's tech, he used his own psychic powers to erase himself from everyone's past, present, and future. In including his own.
Warping the perception of reality of every single person on the planet. They would no longer remember him or even recognize anything remotely related to him. A picture of the sentry would still technically exist, but in your mind's eye, including Bob's, it isn't there.
Great! Everyone knows repressing your problems always makes them better.
But Bob's memories eventually clawed their way back, in part thanks to Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, and his desire to somehow control the.
That's the post I was talking about. That was what I was talking about right there. That image. So Green Goblin just is like that. Okay, fine. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with the Green Goblin? Ugh.
Void. So Norman had the Thunderbolts murder Bob's wife Lindy in order to release, the Angel of Death.
Yeah, try controlling the kind of guy who can throw hands with Molecule Man, who somehow is one of the strongest beings in all of Marvel. At his peak, he's got almost complete control over the multiverse. So yeah, good luck with that one, Norm.
Eh, I say Norm's got it. I mean, he's a Spider-Man character. Spider-Man characters always got it. Like now I'm actually wanting to write out that MCU pitch I had that could fix all the Spider-Man content for Marvel and make it so that they never really have to care about their Spider-Man contracts because they can always have another Spider-Man if the fans don't like the current run in the MCU. But at the same time, I don't want to just do that because then, Tom had like 3, 4 movies in him. It'll be wrong to just engineer a way that he can be happily and safely written out with a happy ending, yet at the same time give us another MJ and Spidey and whatnot. Uh, I don't know. I'll let the comments decide if I should make that its own video or something.
Molecule Man was another mentally unstable god whose power fluctuates based on their self-confidence. In a way, a sort of kindred spirit to Bob.
It was then that Bob discovered the true source of his own powers, his own control over molecules. Yeah, you can do that too.
The Sentry can create and destroy matter on a whim, able to rip you apart at the molecular level, or conjure an entire new reality from scratch, all with just a wave of his hand, like Dr. Manhattan.
He can also.
Oh yeah, I heard about that movie Sentry and Void are in. And I heard people going like, "What about the knock-on effects of that movie on everyone else in the city?" Because wasn't Spider-Man also in the city? Didn't he have to suffer a bunch of horrific shit in the background of that movie, and no one's going to just talk about it because it's Spider-Man? He's designed to suffer and whatnot.
Regenerate his body from any kind of damage, like being burnt to a skeleton or getting Dr. Manhattan himself.
As long as one single solitary atom remains, the Sentry is unkillable.
And
Oh
Boyd's got all of
shit.
this and more, except he doesn't hold back. He can shapeshift, create hurricanes.
Infinity tendrils, darkness manipulation, weather manipulation, soul manipulation, pyrokinesis, shapeshifting, dimension travel, possession. Ugh, the Void's got it all, bro. God, and why is my wires so tangled?
Trap you in darkness, possess your body, and devour your soul.
With his infinitendrils, the Void takes control of a victim's mind and tortures them with the memories of past traumas and nightmares.
He killed Loki. He wrecked Asgard. The Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the Inhumans, and the X-Men teaming up all at once could barely handle him. Void is one of the biggest bads in Marvel. Great fucking job, Norm. I'm something of a moron myself.
The only way forward.
Yeah, that's always the funny part. No matter what universe, Norman's a dumbass who does stupid things, but we love him because even though he's a dumbass and sometimes a Vegeta type asshole, he's just so goddamn charismatic when he does it. Anyway, wields the power of a million supernovas equal to Thor and Hulk, light years in seconds, overloaded absorbing man, Void overpowered Strange and Loki at the same time, merged Sentry killed a dead Celestial, Ares, Loki, Doctor Doom, Blue Marvel, and Molecule Man are all took an L to him. Got it, got it.
The only way for Bob to save everyone, including himself, was to do something he never imagined. Let the Void in.
By refusing to repress his darker half anymore, Sentry and Void merged and became stronger than the sum of their parts.
One being now free to finally live his life without the crushing weight of self-hatred and fear.
Maybe, but this is the Void we're talking about. What if Bob just has a new puppet master who's only letting him think he's in control?
As long as the Void exists, it's just another revolution in that same endless cycle. It remains to be seen whether even death itself can break that wheel.
He'll be back. Sentry is gone, but not forgotten. He'll never.
Oh
be
yeah,
forgotten
Noel
again.
killed him. Alright.
I gotta post something, Rocco. We've got something, Rocco.
Huh? That was a weird ad.
Do you believe a man can fly?
Yeah, Wiz, with
Yeah.
the pages of DC Comics, everyone in their irradiated six-dimensional gorilla mother can do it.
Well, what about in the real world? Not Earth 1 or Earth 2, but our own Earth. Earth Prime.
The Earth of you, me, and
Okay, Clark Kent, age 19. Oh. Cool. We're the same height. Oh, cool. But he's also heavier than me. Time Trapper, Superboy Prime, comic book fanboy. It's prime time. Heh. Also, this guy, if I remember correctly, Clark Kent is a canon character in both Marvel and DC. They never retcon the Marvel Clark Kent out. Like, sure, the Marvel Clark Kent is not a Superman character. He's just Clark Kent, which is weird, but okay. But also, Marvel and DC are comic book companies in each other's universes. Like, Superboy Prime does know about the Marvel comics, and he does. And in the crossovers that he shows up in, he does complain about things that happen in Marvel. So that's kind of fun.
Clark Kent, a totally normal boy from New England who just happened to share a name with that comic book character.
Mere coincidence. That is, until the day Clark took a leap of faith and believed he could fly.
And he did! Surprise, surprise, Clark was actually from the planet Krypton, which apparently exists in our universe now? Anyway, the real Superman, the one from all those comics he loved, showed up just in time to give him the skinny on being Superboy. Wait, he could have chosen me! I believe I can fly!
Don't jump off the... Oh. Clark had all
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Flight, heat vision, microscopic and telescopic sight, Arctic breath. It was the dream that every little boy had finally come true.
Oh, ow.
What happened?
Just in time for his universe, our universe, to be annihilated literally 1 month later in DC Comics Armageddon. The Crisis on Infinite Earths. Wiz, we're canonically dead since 1986, apparently.
With everyone
Oh,
he knew and
well,
loved
fuck.
gone, Clark took shelter in a pocket dimension with other cosmic refugees. Now, an anachronism in DC's new, rebooted, post-crisis continuity, Clark was forced to watch as the comics landscape changed before his eyes. As stories became darker and morally complex, as heroes failed to be the paragons of good he saw them as in his childhood.
As someone else got to be Superboy.
Some people can't stand change. Can't stand to see a world that doesn't look the way it did when they were a child. The day needed to be saved by Superboy, the real Superboy, Superboy Prime.
So he did what any Superboy would do. Punch really hard. He
Yes.
his way out of the dimension so hard, the shockwaves rippled through the universe and retconned DC Comics. Superboy was back, and he was gonna fix comic books forever. Hell
Well.
yeah!
No matter how many fake heroes got in his way.
Ugh, that is that is upsetting to look at. Oh my god. Did you headbutt his frozen head, or did he just break automatically after being frozen? Because there's a difference. It's a minor difference, but there's a difference here.
Oh shit! Super Chud Prime isn't just your ordinary Kryptonian. Oh no, he's pre-crisis.
As in, from before the Crisis on Infinite Earths, a time when comics were a bit more comical.
When Superman could sneeze solar systems apart or tow a galaxy of planets behind him like it was nothing.
Oh
Clashed
dear.
with another Kryptonian so hard, they generated enough power to restore an infinite number of timelines.
Get ready to hear that word a lot. My favorite is the time Superman flew so fast he broke the light barrier, the time barrier, and even the bonds of infinity. I wonder if these writers ever imagined this bullshit would feed nerd arguments for the next half century. Not that I'm complaining. That's how I get paid.
Prime would know he is a self-described power scaler's dream.
Uh. Oh dear. Uh. And he loves tournament arcs. A good tournament arc. Okay. So are you trying to say that if I dropped Prime into the UA Sports Festival or the shooting exams, he would go about it 100% legitimately just because he loves a good tournament arc? Because that sounds amazing. I would love that.
Huh. You think he's heard about us?
We can only hope not. As a Kryptonian with an ultra-dense molecular structure, he should also share many of the same resistances, like being transmuted to stone.
Solar armor, heat vision, X-ray vision, microscopic, ice breath, flight, perfect memory, super senses, manipulation, soul manipulation, resistance erasure, resistance, retcon punches, time travel.
Having his atomic bonds weakened, or getting his energy drained. Kryptonians like Superman can withstand more esoteric attacks too. They can actively resist mental attacks by outthinking them, and their souls can resist being destroyed.
All thanks to Earth's good old yellow.
Silver Prime also has Silver Age Kryptonian ability to vibrate its molecules to travel to other universes or higher dimensions. Okay.
Sun fuel in his cells. And unlike that post-crisis super fraud who gets weaker without sunlight, Prime's got it covered.
With a suit of armor made from the corpse of the Anti-Monitor, which constantly feeds him solar energy. Literally wearing the pelt of the monster who destroyed his universe, just to be better and stronger than
Wait, you ready to kill some nerds? Okay.
Superman.
Because that's what he thinks he is. Superman with better feats and scaling. Superman.
This weird. I'm sorry, I don't like her hairstyle. Giving.
But real.
Superman, if he was a fucking idiot. Okay, sure, he has the same hyper-efficient brain that all Kryptonians have, but when it came to being a superhero, he was a violent, immature moron.
Exactly what you'd expect from a kid who never grew up and never learned to hold back. Instead of saving Earth's heroes, he started massacring them. And let's be real, there's a part of him that knows that editorial will just bring them all back eventually.
He's battled the Doom Patrol, Justice Society, Teen Titans, and 3 Flashes at once. He effortlessly murdered an alternate universe Justice League and even killed his rival, Connor Kent, the new Superboy. Even as other Kryptonians grew...
That is kind of upsetting. I like Connor Kent. Like, God. Like, sure, he's a Lex Luthor love child, but come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that to Connor. Connor did nothing wrong.
power to become comparable to their pre-crisis iterations, Prime still held an advantage because he never held back.
Like the time he tore apart the Monarch's armor, accidentally unleashing the Big Bang in his face, destroying the universe, and he was fine.
Or the time a Guardian of the Universe blew himself up in an attempt to stop Prime, blasting him into the multiverse atom by atom, and that only made Prime stronger.
Or the time he fought a potential future version of himself who became a god of time. And instead of teaming up, Prime stupidly attacked him and accidentally retconned themselves both out of existence.
Which sent him home, back to his original universe, our universe. Except now everyone he knew, his parents, his girlfriend Lori, had been reading his comics. They knew what he had become.
Ooh, that's fucked. That's like the oh, here's the reason why you suck speech times 1,000. God damn, sucks to suck, boy. Huh.
and they were terrified.
Once again, forced to watch as his heroes progressed without him. He
Hmm. It could get worse. It could always be worse, though.
pored over comic after comic, learning everything about DC,
And a little bit of Marvel.
only to discover his worst possible nightmare.
Not only would he never get to be Superman, he wasn't even a super villain that people liked. Turns out, power levels aren't everything.
So, naturally, he flew to DC headquarters and attacked the people writing his own comic.
Like some infinitely recursive meta hell.
Prime had become a whiny, petulant, reactionary fanboy. Wiz, you think this is
Ooh.
the guy posting on our Reddit?
And at the peak of his violent temper tantrum, he murdered the Golden Age Superman, the original Superman. Action Comics #1, the first superhero.
Oh, there's no coming back from that. Oh no. This is like Shredder destroying the first comic levels of bad. Oh no, he's screwed. Sucks to suck though. At least it's not me. Like, you wouldn't catch me doing that, bro.
Instead of restoring DC's glorious past, Prime beat it to death. He needed to change.
And that opportunity came when this alternate universe Jokerized Batman Who Laughs threatened to destroy all of reality.
Prime was drafted to help save the day, and it turned out he was the only Superboy who could.
Remember that time Prime punched reality so hard he retconned DC Comics? Turns
Yeah?
out that was no coincidence. Due to his repeated excursions across the multiverse, Prime became a space-time anomaly.
Okay. What? Is that Doomsday? Or is that the Doomsday Batman? Like, is that Doomsday or Doomsday Batman? Because Doomsday doesn't talk much. Okay.
And he slowly learned how to manipulate reality itself with his fists.
I guess you could call it his retcon punch.
At first, its effects were random, like bringing Jason Todd back to life or restoring Beast Boy's memories. But he started to use it to rewrite continuity to fix the evil universes of the Batman Who Laughs.
Giving
Okay.
them and all the characters inside of him happy endings. In a weird way, that's what Superman has always done, right? Punch the bad guy so hard he saves the day.
Prime can
That's actually pretty true. So he did get his wish. He got the ability to make the happy endings that he was desiring when he was trapped outside of space time after the crisis. So, yeah. Move destroyed planets, Monarch's Big Bang, 3 flashes at once, punched way out of Phantom Zone, altered DC Comics multiple times, fought post-crisis and Golden Age super simultaneously, defeated Lanterns, Ion, Mitzel Pit Click, and the Darkest Night. Goddamn bugs.
punch hard enough to enter the time stream, seemingly exit the comic medium entirely, and even defeat the nigh omnipotent Darkest Night.
Who was powerful enough to beat Perpetua, the goddess who created all of DC Comics, the whole shebang. And Prime hit the Darkest Night so hard, he erased his entire evil multiverse.
A feat that no one actually saw happen. Prime's first true act of heroism was one that he did selflessly. And it was the
Okay.
first step toward becoming a true hero.
Check this out. We're generating the doors with Firefly.
Oh, that's sick.
Give me some ideas.
Try a bunch of different colors.
The kind of
Okay.
hero that Superman always secretly knew he could be. A hero who could someday get his own issue #1. A hero like, well, Superman.
Maybe one day Prime will truly believe in himself, just like he once believed he could fly.
Alright. Cool. I'm still going to root for Prime. Even though Sentry seems cracked, I'm still rooting for Prime, okay? Okay. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Because, like, What I got like what another video after this, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine with being wrong.
All right, the battle's about to begin. But first, pitch calls are back. Hey, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz.
And I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick, and we're reopening matchup pitches on the Death Battle store.
This is a way to meet with Chad and I, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch your favorite matchup to us via video call.
Yeah, a lot of episodes.
I
that are
want to
being
see a
made right now are
Beyblade or
using the pitch,
Bakugan versus
but to give
something.
each pitch the time it needs, there's a limited number available.
But I don't
So
think
pick
I would.
'em up
I have
now
enough
or
money
order
to,
on
to do a pitch.
deathbattle.gg.
That's our website. It's kind of like our own private Patreon with a bunch of extra stuff in every episode of Death Battle ever made.
And if you're a website member, you get first dibs. So first
Okay.
available to Chronicler tiers, then Archivist, and so on.
Every purchase directly supports this show. Oh, and members also get a big store discount.
All right, let's get to this battle. But don't forget to grab your pitch on deathbattle.gg.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Come on, Prime, you got this. I'm rooting for you. Show them what Earth Prime's got.
This city won't last much longer. Quit while you're behind, kid.
You mess up a superhero crossover? No way, dork.
Onomatopoeia coming right up.
Ha! Like, I know I should hate Prime. Like, I know I should hate Prime because technically, with his awareness of comics, he's going to be partial to Deadpool style humor, and I hate, hate, hate meta humor, but like, I gotta give it to him, man. He just does it better. I'm sorry.
You're dealing with someone who has the power of a million exploding suns.
Big mistake, dipwad. It's prime time.
It's what?
Ha! Did he retcon the merging?
Are you kidding me? Another dark Superman fraud? Boring! It's cool when I do it.
Ha! Ha! It's not really that cool, but Prime makes it work.
Stop hitting me.
He'll kill you.
I'll kill you. To death.
Ha!
Bye-bye, Bob. It's time to play God.
Oh no. What are you doing?
Okay, you weren't joking. Definitely a crisis level threat.
Huh.
Luckily, so am I.
Run all you want. If Bob couldn't escape me.
What hope do you have, boy?
Do it, Prime.
Dark Clark, what kind of a hero are you? Remind me again, whatever happened to Lori?
Oh shit.
It's over, Clark. There is no happy ending. Not for you. Not for me. Not for anyone else.
No. No, do it.
Comic book, you big freaking nerd. There's always a happy ending.
Ha! Do it! Punch him! Yes! Yes! Do it! Do it!
I gotta post something, Rocco.
Oh, come on! Ah!
Got something, Rocco?
Get out of my screen. Oh my god. I fucking hate you, Adobe.
Bob? We have
talking about the sentry. Bad dream?
No idea, Lindy. Best sleep I've had in years.
Crisis averted.
Ha! Nice!
I don't think I've ever seen someone beaten to death so wholesomely before.
Let's break this down into 3 chapters: their strength, intelligence, and powers.
Alright.
Any flying brick fight, the first question you gotta answer is, who's stronger?
Prime and Sentry are naturally 2 of the heaviest hitters in DC and Marvel, more than capable of matching and surpassing Herald-level opponents like Superman and Thor.
Who are both strong enough to create and destroy an infinite number of timelines with their clashes. Just absolute wacky bullshit like that.
So in order to pick a winner, we have to take a close look at the strongest beings they fought: Molecule Man and the Darkest Knight.
Sentry beat the crap out of Molecule Man, but remember, Eminem's power can fluctuate a lot, and when he fought Sentry, he wasn't at his full power, so we can only scale this so far.
But
Okay.
Prime powered the Darkest Knight after the Mad Bat had absorbed the powers of both Perpetua and, what do you know, Dr. Manhattan, both of which alone could threaten all of DC Comics.
And
Alright.
Molecule Man, there's nothing to suggest the Darkest Knight was holding back. In a straight brawl, Prime takes the edge in strength. But muscles aren't everything. Maybe Sentry could figure out a way around
What was
the
that?
Darkest Knight was holding.
Prime is more comparable to the main line, who's able to subdue the World Forger, one of Perpetua's children, and destroy his new multiverse in one punch. Okay, got it.
In a straight brawl, Prime takes the edge in strength. But muscles aren't everything. Maybe Sentry could figure out a way around Prime's brawn with his intelligence.
While Prime does possess a super advanced Kryptonian brain, he clearly does not use it to its full extent.
It's less that he's dumb and more that he's a teenager and has a habit of crashing out.
The Sentry, on the other hand, has been compared to Tony Stark and Reed Richards, some of the most intelligent people in all of Marvel Comics.
Sure, he mentally struggles with the whole Void thing, which sucks for him, but losing control to the Void only makes him more dangerous.
And as the Merge Sentry, he's operating at his peak, fully in control of his powers. In a test of wits and will, the Sentry was the more intelligent.
Okay.
The main question in this matchup had to do with their batshit insane powers.
With the Sentry's ability to reshape molecular matter and warp perception of reality to such an incredible degree, his powers seem much more versatile than Prime's. Prime may be stronger, but heat vision, breath, and Kryptonian punches aren't going to do much in the long run against someone who can regenerate from a single atom.
But pre-crisis Kryptonians have actually resisted having their molecules torn apart before, and Prime should be no different. So
that makes sense.
Sentry was ever going to just Doc Manhattan him away.
Prime could still be worn down. Kryptonians have incredible stamina, but we know that sustained damage will eventually knock them out or kill them.
Unless Prime could find a way around Sentry's
Sentry was able to regenerate his body after being destroyed by Morgan Le Fay. While she claims she can erase a person's timeline, there's no evidence to suggest he used the technique on Sentry, and later admits doing so would put her own life in danger. Okay. So, Prime no-diffed most of Sentry's powers. Got it.
insane regeneration, he was toast.
Luckily for Prime, his ability to retcon away your history and mess with your whole timeline was actually something Sentry had no specific resistance to.
Not only that, it was something he's been affected by in the past.
Like the time the Scarlet Witch rewrote all of reality during House of M. Bob's continuity was rewritten like everyone else's.
Or the time Absorbing Man had the powers of a cosmic cube and warped Sentry's personal reality. Shit, Moonstone literally describes it as a reality punch.
Now, Sentry's psionic power could...
Okay. Sentry implanted his memories of the Silver Age into Earth 616 Paul Jenkins to write comics of his history after making the world forget its existence. This only affected people's memory of this Sentry, but as both him and the Void still existed during their time forgotten, they were just dormant. Okay.
Theoretically retcon himself from Prime's perception of reality. However, this feat required assistance from Reed Richards, and it's unlikely he could pull it off mid-fight.
Pre-crisis Kryptonians also resist a lot of mind manipulation anyway, so good luck trying.
Now, Prime hasn't always had the most perfect control over his retcon punch, so he might need more than one blow to finish the job.
But Prime was more than capable of powering through Void's scariest abilities.
Like having his soul eaten, or being cut off from sunlight. I guess that
Okay.
edgelord solar armor came in handy after all.
In short, Prime could resist everything Sentry could throw at him, but Sentry couldn't do the same. Prime takes the final edge in
All
battle.
right.
With no way to easily
Prime.
Prime would eventually muscle his way through and retcon the void
Good.
away for good.
Good
Summing
on you,
up,
bro.
defeat was unavoidable.
The winner is
Haha.
Superboy Pro.
Oh, hey, my pizza's here.
The winner is Superboy Prime. Letter to the editors. Oh yeah, I win. That's right.
All right.
Frauds really tried to lowball me, but I checked the clock and it's prime time, baby.
Haha.
Personally, that intelligence section was such a gimme. I don't crash out. I'm a tragic hero grappling with real, intense emotion. I can be smart anytime I want. But anyway, don't
All
subscribe,
right.
don't join as a member, don't watch Death Battle, read my comics. Prime out.
All right.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh, it's Avatar versus. The heck is this? Oh, it's Genshin. Oh. Okay.
Check this out. We're generating the doors with Firefly.
Oh, that's sick.
Uh.
Try a bunch of different.
I will say I don't think. I don't think Aang's got it. But I would love to see that coming up. All right. That sounds awesome. Now I'm going to go mark this stream and then go do the next reaction video. Maybe I'll do another one to some cop cams as well. Who knows? Give me a sec.